So it finally happened. We got a Switch 2 version of Xenoblade X Definitive Edition, and I am so happy. It's kind of funny that the title is Xenoblade X Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Edition is in the title twice. Nintendo titles are just whack during the Switch 2 era, and it's just hilarious, honestly. But I have been wanting this upgrade for over a year, ever since this was announced back in October of 2024. Like, the Switch 2 was already on the horizon back then, so I was thinking, this game just seems perfect for a Switch 2 upgrade. It's open world, it could definitely benefit from 60 FPS and upscaled 4K and everything, and that's exactly what we got in this Switch 2 upgrade. Really, not too much going on here. I did throw out the possibilities in the past of them doing like a bit more with online multiplayer, since I did think that was a missed opportunity for this remaster, but I feel like the upgrade in terms of like upscaled 4K, 60 FPS, is really all they needed to do here. Like, I feel like that was really the only thing missing from this game. Like, between the Wii U version and the Switch version, it already was a huge upgrade. Like, it was from I don't even know what resolution it was running on the Wii U to 1080p, and even though it was 1080p being upscaled from a lower resolution, it did look pretty good for Switch 1 standards. And it was locked to 30 FPS, which was understandable. I feel like the Switch 1 is really only so powerful, so this definitely benefited from a Switch 2 upgrade. Unfortunately, it is a paid upgrade, $5, though I don't mind it too much, because at least, like, it upgrades the frame rate, which is a bit more than what Animal Crossing did. Animal Crossing is still in 30, which is kind of ridiculous. I know there's some complicated things going on with the inner workings of that game, but I feel like for $5, you should at least expect 60 FPS. Ideally, this should be free, but I don't really mind an upgrade for an open world game being $5, as long as it's not something like $10. I think it's fine. It's just something that I'm kind of mixed on. Like, ideally, this should be a free upgrade, but, like, I'm not too bothered by it being $5. Like, this game is just so good anyway, that I don't necessarily mind spending $5 on it. Like, I've been anticipating a Switch 2 version of this anyway. I've just been wanting to jump back into the game to, like, play it more on Switch 2, so I feel like it's at least worth it to me. Though I'm wondering what they'll do with the other Xenoblade games for Switch 2. Are they going to have $5 upgrades for all of them? Or maybe, like, do free upgrades because maybe, like, they're older Xenoblade games? Well, I don't know, Xenoblade X is technically an older Xenoblade game, but it is a remaster of an older Xenoblade game. It gets complicated, I don't know. But we'll have to see. I definitely do think that the other Xenoblade games will get upgrades in the near future, but probably not as soon as we think. Like, I was initially expecting them to release alongside a Xenoblade X upgrade, but now it seems like they had different plans in mind. So we'll have to see. But I've been playing this for a little bit, and it feels really smooth overall. 30 FPS to 60 FPS in a game like this is definitely a night and day difference. Like, if you prioritize frame rate in your games, like especially like action RPGs and things, I feel like this upgrade is definitely worth it. I feel like 60 FPS feels so good in a game like this. It seems like they kind of have to, like, upgrade some of the battle mechanics. That might have been why it took so long for them to, like, get this upgrade out, but everything seems to be working smoothly, like, within the frame rate. Like, I haven't really noticed any issues so far in terms of that. So I am just so glad that it got the 60 FPS upgrade here. That is the main thing that I've been looking forward to in terms of a Xenoblade X Switch 2 edition. It also runs in upscaled 4K. I assume it's running natively in 1440p, but it looks pretty clean overall, and I definitely noticed a substantial upgrade from the Switch 1 version. I have heard that there are some issues with this upgrade though. Like, I've heard some reports of some jittery or weirdly upscaled textures in some areas, or some issues in handheld mode. I haven't personally experienced many issues, but I do think that is a bit concerning, and hopefully that's something that can be addressed in a patch in the near future, because I don't think things like that are acceptable in a $5 upgrade. As much as I love to glaze Xenoblade, that is just a weird thing going on there, and even though I do appreciate this upgrade overall, I do hope this is something that can be addressed and fixed in the near future. But anyways, I'm so glad that this game got a Switch 2 upgrade, and I can't wait to jump back into it and finish my playthrough. And I'm hoping that more games that had data mines for Switch 2 related things get upgrades in the near future. I'm looking at you, Thousand Year Door, with the 4K upgrade in the files. Presumably that's like upscaled 4K. I've heard in the past that like that wouldn't be native 4K. So I'm thinking the update for Thousand Year Door will probably be fairly similar to Xenoblade X's, but I hope that happens sometime soon, maybe for Mario Day. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server and Blue Sky if you want to. Stay perky!